Hello, welcome again to the channel, Soul Family Saga. Today we are filming a special occasion for my mom. I decided to surprise her with all of this stuff. We have the carpet down, we are outside, we have the dining table, as you can see. We have all I decided to save up and do some little shopping, something for her on a special day just for her. Yeah, there's my sister there. As you can see, she's really enjoying the cake. The foods, we have cake, we have some soda. As you can see, I decided to just a little shopping, not so big. We have some fruits, we have some meat, just to make her feel special once again, to make us feel how lucky we are to have her as our mom. She's really gone through a lot. She's been there for us, through thick and thin. Even though our dad abandoned us, at least we have her as a parent, and she's there for us, emotionally, financially. It's a struggle, but we push through. We are there for each other. Everything is going to be okay, everything is going to be well, even though most of the times we are not so doing well, but at least we have our mom. So today is going to be her day. We are going to make her feel special, at least for once, not because it's Mother's Day. We are going to at least be there for her, make us feel special. Yeah, outside sun, we are in the greens, as you can see. Yeah, so come along with us as you guys see how we showcase for her on this occasion.
This is a table setup for my daughter. Decided to do this on this day of Mother's Day, this occasion of Mother's Day. She set up a table for us. Hi, oh, hi guys. Wow.
As you can see, guys, she just bought ugali now. We want to start eating. There's beetroots, really healthy, really nice. Yeah, we want to start having our dish, and then later on the evening we can just have our talks, our conversations, our relaxing, have our ambience vibes. Yeah. So we decided to do a special occasion for her. As you can see, this food stuff, we are going to do memory stuff, remind ourselves how special she is and everything. Yeah, so now we want to do that now, as you can see. Okay, here she is. She's coming, the queen. Yes, she looks very nice.
Hi
Here she
guys.
is.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah.
This is a special day for me. It's Mother's Day. My daughter decided to make this special. You can see she's made this special for this day.
Uh-huh.
She saved some money. She told me she's been saving money for so long so that she could make this day special
Yeah.
for me and even for the sisters. As you know, we are abandoned family. The dad abandoned us, and we've really done it. I've really worked hard to make it reach this far. So she decided today I don't go to do my small business. I have some small scale business I do. She said I relax, and she used the money she's been saving to buy food and everything. And we made it outdoor. We just made it outdoor. We made it outdoor so that we can just have our time, share moments. And I really thank her for thinking that deep. Me, I was not even thinking to celebrate a Mother's Day. Thank you, daughter. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for this wonderful day.
Yeah.
We shall enjoy. You can see she's really invested in this. Even there are small cakes she's bought. And We are happy. I'm happy for her. I'm happy of the way she's taught. And wherever the dad is, the kids are here. They're fine. And we move on. Yes.
Okay.
What's up, guys? It's your girl Jessie, and in this clip, this is the Mother's Day location decorations. As you can see, here are the pictures, there are the pillows, there's my mom arranging stuff, that's my little sister,
Come with it.
that's my elder sister, also there. There are the foods, they look tasty, isn't it? I think they're so tasty, guys. You see, Mother's Day is great. Like, it's very tasty.
We went to film outside and the rain just started and we were forced to come back inside. You know, outside was better than inside, but now we were forced to come back inside and now we are doing it inside, everything we are doing inside. But we are still happy. We are still going to do our memories. We are still very happy. We are going to do the memories. Like, we have this corner. There's a corner we have here. There's a corner we have here. We are going to do our memories with the albums. You know.
Hi guys, we just came from outside because it was raining, yeah, a little bit. So we didn't want like the special occasion to be ruined, yeah. So now we are back in the house. As you can see, we are back in the house trying to arrange things, you know. The party still has to go on, you know. So yeah, we are here trying to spend our memories. We were trying to finish our food and everything, and then you guys will get to see who we are going to show in the next clip. Yeah, you know, we are not going to ruin the special location because of some certain shenanigans, you know, the rains and everything else, and we were a little bit sad that it was raining, and it was sad that, you know, it might end the occasion. So yeah, we're still going to, you know, still going to keep on going on. Yeah, okay.
Shekain. What are you doing? Arranging the albums? Are you enjoying? What are you drinking?
I'm drinking soda.
Soda. That's nice. And arranging the albums? Okay. So it is a happy Mother's Day.
Look to that book.
Yeah.
So yeah, we are here to cheers. Yeah, mommy, you are drinking instead of cheers.
Yeah, we are
She's
cheering.
so thirsty, but anyway, want to cheers to her,
Cheers
to
with
long
my
life,
daughter.
to have, you know, we cheers her for being a strong woman. We cheers for her for always being there for us. There's no other person who can do that for you other than her. You know, we cheers for everything. You know, for
We
having
cheers
a
for
life.
abundant life, long life, and I
Yeah.
thank my daughter for making this happen.
Yeah.
It is really a wonderful thought from her.
Yeah.
Not many people can think like so. Imagine at early 20s, she can think like that and make all this happen. Thank you, Dora.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah.
We cheers with my last born baby. Hey, cheers, baby. Hey, cheers, baby. It's a wonderful day.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can cheers with Jessie too.
Yeah, JC. Go and cheers with your mom, yeah?
Another position. You go for
Yeah. It's okay.
cheers with my warrior.
Yeah.
Cheers, baby.
Cheers.
Cheers, baby.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. Guys, we are doing a moment of sharing our album. We are sharing our old photos, reminding ourselves where we've come from.
Yeah.
Reminding the girl who did made all this happen. My girl who made all this happen. Where she came from. Me and her when she was young. As you can see here, guys. Look, that is me and her. She was still very young. I think she was months old. She can also show what she
Yeah. There. So cute, right? I'm crazy, but it's cute, you see?
Milestones.
1 month old.
Milestones. She was only 7 years here. She was 7 years here. And this is when all disasters.
Yeah.
You are seeing yourself? Yeah, you are seeing yourself. Are you seeing? Let me see this one. This one is also her. Me and her when she was young.
My birthday. I don't know how old was I here by now. My birthday. You know, she's always been there for me, guys, throughout. You know.
Yeah. This is me when I was I was in my 20s. That's me in my 20s. Guys, are we really look, guys, me when I was in my 20s. We've kept these photo albums for memories.
Yeah.
Hey. Look, I even model, guys. I was even doing modeling. You can see.
Yeah, she's done a lot.
I've done a
She's
lot
done
in
a lot.
life.
She's come from far.
This one, I was still also after my 4th form. I used to call myself Left Eye. You know. Yeah. Share your moments.
Yeah.
Look,
It's really nice.
I used to model.
Yeah.
Where are your photos?
My birthday, me with my relative, you know,
Auntie.
my friends, yeah. Yeah, so many, most of them I have are just baby pictures. I was always in diapers, you know, back in the day we didn't have diapers, there were napkins, yeah? Napkins, mom and my dad were really struggling back in the time. But I was young.
That is 2004.
Yeah. They were really trying to take care of me, even though they were a little bit younger, yeah?
You can see here. I'm telling you, I used to model. You can see, I'm a model. Any photo with me and you? Are you enjoying the photos, baby?
Yes, I'm really enjoying it.
You can show one.
Hey guys, see this one?
Yeah, how was she was a baby too.
Young.
Yeah.
Show again. Shekana, can you show a younger photo?
Yeah.
Young.
Look at that, guys.
Baby photos.
We are just showing our memories. That's me.
Yeah, this was
I went for
her.
your parent
Yeah,
meeting.
parent meeting.
Yeah.
Not I don't show the dad.
Okay.
We are just doing memories by checking this. Can also. Hey, Natasha, do you remember?
What?
the way we used to, we used to buy beans. We used to call it bosho.
Bosho.
Yeah.
We still call it now bosho. It's refused to come out
in
of my mouth. I
Nairobi.
don't know
The way
why.
I used to buy for you. You were so young. In fact, she was only months, and I started giving her bosho.
But she didn't know how
I didn't
to
know
take
so
care
many
of her.
things,
Yeah, her
firstborn.
first kid. So I understand
I really did a lot of wonders to her. Hey, by the time I was
Yeah.
knowing that the things I was doing to her were affecting her, hey, she used to cry. She used to cry. Even this girl of mine, hey, when she was, when she was born, we never knew she had sickle cell anemia. She was so normal. She was so normal until one day, this girl of mine, the warrior, until one day, the blood completely. She was pepper white. There's no blood. I did not know. In fact, the hospital did not discover she had Nini at birth. It just came later when she was just 1 month, and the blood was all over. Her blood was. This house. She lacked blood completely. So my neighbor is the one who told me, hey, I asked how comes my baby is paper white like this? And she told me, wow, this baby is paper white. I go rush to the hospital. By the time we were rushing to the hospital, it was emergency. She has to be diffused. She had to be diffused. But she's a warrior. She's really fighting it. Yeah. Then I have my baby. This is the only baby. This baby has been born at an age. I gave birth to this baby at an age of 45 years. It was tough. It was tough. This is the only baby I've given birth to through cesarean. Because by then I had blood pressure. And this is the baby that their dad, my husband abandoned me with this baby when she was only 1 year old. I've done everything. I'm still doing everything. I bought diapers by myself, milk by myself. Hey, guys, we are just making memories today, Mother's Day. Yeah, we have so many memories to make. We are just looking at our albums where we've come from. Yeah. Looking at albums.
Awkward silence. I'm not good at this stuff, so yeah, this is like her day, and we wanna make it special. Like, she's come from far, like apart from, it's not just about like our dad abandoned, like she's been with us, like as mothers, when they're with their kids, they want what's best for them. I know fathers also, they try to be there with their kids.
Which one do you want?
To make sure they go to school, they have a roof on top of their head, and want for a better future, right? Shout out to some fathers. I don't know about mine, but he did his part. He was there. He used to provide.
He used to be there and he used to provide.
Yeah, but now we don't know what happened.
Yeah, he decided just to go.
For me personally, I can't sit here and start saying, no, he was not there for us. He was there for us back then, but now there has been some, some line that had to be cut. Parents always have disagreements, but it shouldn't go to a point where it has to affect the kids. Parents have disagreements. As a firstborn, I understand, like, what wakikosana, there's always has to be some way they can solve, somewhere where they can see how the kids can have a better future. I'm very sure where he is, and he's watching this, he's not forgetting where he came from too with us, because as a father, I don't think it will be quite that hard to forget. You can forget your wife, but you can't forget your flesh, because ukiona vile umetoka mbali with your kids, it should really hit you, and if it doesn't hit him, I don't really know what else I can say. But really, I wish him the best. I'm not gonna sit here and continue. I had a lot of resentment for him when he left us, when he abandoned us. I had a lot of resentment. I was very angry. I was always worried about my future. But I sat down and I thought, it won't change anything. He's still going to be my dad, and there will come a time he will just have to accept that. He's still my dad, and he still has to be there for us. And maybe when he'll be in need, we will be there for him, whether he likes it or not. I have nothing to say other than Mom has been there for us, like, the most emotionally.
Everything.
As mothers, you understand, mothers, emotionally. Something happens to your kids,
but I'm supporting them single-handedly.
Yeah, but nowadays she's decided to become the mom and the dad at the same time. So it's not easy for her, guys.
It's 6 years down the line. 6 years down the line.
It's not been easy for her, and we are going to be there for each other down this road. And as you can see, we are here. we get to do these things once in a while.
Yeah, now let's just share the memories.
Yeah.
That's what is important to us on this Mother's Day.
Yeah. Hey guys, we are back again. As you can see, we are caused that because it's cold. But now Mom wants to read a certain letter. She wants to read something that she wrote. Yeah.
It's a Mother's Day.
Yeah.
And I can't pretend it's really good here. The daddies I know is watching this.
Yeah.
It's a Mother's Day, and I really wanted to read him a letter,
Yeah.
which I solely wrote.
Yeah.
As you can see, we've covered ourselves. We want to read a letter, that's why we are covering ourselves. It is a special letter to us. It is a letter to... Okay, this is what I wrote. I'm writing this letter to my husband to address the urgent need for you, for your support in raising the children. Being a father requires action, not just biological connection. As of now, the responsibility for their emotional and financial needs has fallen solely on me, and that is not sustainable or fair to them. The children are growing up and their needs are becoming more significant. They need to know that both of their parents are invested in their future. I am requesting that you immediately take responsibility for the following, please. We need a reliable monthly financial contribution to cover basic necessities like housing, food, and clothing. As you know, we have a sickle cell anemia in the house. We really need a medical insurance. We need insurance evidence that the children need coverage. Educational. We need educational expenses like fees, uniforms, or activities. Fees, as you know, they're not started going to school because of lack of finances. I'm asking not for this for myself. I'm not asking this for myself. I'm asking this because it is your legal and moral duty to support your children. I expect a response to this letter from now to discuss how we can establish a formal support arrangements. If you are willing to take these steps voluntarily, I will have to explore other means. If you are unwilling to take these steps voluntarily, I will have to explore other means, alternative. I hope you choose to step up for them instead of other means. Sincerely, the mother of your kids. That is a letter I wrote to him. I also wrote him a second letter. This is a letter I wrote for support, but the second one, I wrote a second one. This I wrote as per what I decided as a mother. I decided to cut off. I'm writing this not to ask you to return, which he doesn't want, but to finally speak the truth you have ignored. When you walked away, you didn't just break a promise to me. You abandoned your children and fortified the privilege of knowing the incredible people they are becoming. While you have been absent, I have had to be both mother and father. It has been exhausting, but also empowering. Because of your neglect, the privilege of knowing the incredible people, because of your neglect, I have the privilege of knowing the incredible people they are becoming. While you have been absent, I have had to be both mother and father. It has been exhausting, but also empowering. Because of your neglect, I have empowering. I have empowering because of your neglect. I have learned how strong. Okay, because of your neglect, I have learned how strong I truly am. And our children have learned that family is defined by presence, not just blood. Thank you for showing me what not to be. You taught me the value of being consistent and present. While I used to wonder why you couldn't show up, I now realize that I deserve and our children deserve better. We are doing just fine without you. Our home is full of love, laughter, and security. And we will continue to grow without the void you left behind. Do not expect a future invitation to step into their lives when it is convenient for you. You have missed the milestones, the birthdays, and the everyday moments that make a life. We have moved on and we are happier because of it. I hope for your own sake you realize that what you've lost. Sincerely, the mother of your kids. Guys, I decided to write these 2 letters because I know he's watching. I've just spoken out of my heart and I decided to read it here. If this is the only means I can reach him, he doesn't want to talk to me and I don't know how to talk to him. That's why I brought it here. As he watches this, the message can reach him. I wish he can support his kids. That is all I wish.
Hi guys, back again. So we just came from reading a letter. So my mom, she read a very heartful letter to my dad. Yeah, so it was really heartfelt, and those are just her words. That was her heart. She opened her heart and she read a letter. She wrote it and she read it. Now I wrote mine. See, for Mother's Day, I had to write it because there doesn't go a day without me writing a letter. Because I need to show her how important she is. It's like she's not 18. So I will read this letter so that she knows how important she is to me. So, Mom, this is for you. Yes, she's looking good. She's looking really nice. She's ready to hear my letter and don't laugh. Because, yeah, she's used to laughing at my stuff. So,
Let's go,
yeah.
let's go.
Yeah.
Come here.
Okay, wait to read the letter. So, dear Mom, happy Mother's Day 2026. I I don't think words could ever fully explain how grateful I am for you, but today I want to try. Thank you for loving me through every version of myself, the strong days, the confused days, the quiet days, and the days I didn't even know how to love myself properly. Thank you for caring so much for our family. Even when nobody saw how tired you are, your strength has always been the foundation of our home. Yeah. As your daughter, I've watched you sacrifice, nurture, protect, and continue showing up with love, despite everything life has thrown your way. You taught me resilience, compassion, faith, and what it means to keep going even when life feels heavy. There's so many moments I hold close to my heart. Your comforting words, your laughter, your guidance, your prayers, and even the little everyday things that made our house feel like home. Some things I may never say enough, but please know I notice them all. Mom, you are more than just a mother to me. You are my safe place, my biggest supporter, and one of the greatest lessons in my life. I pray that this new year of your life brings you peace, happiness, good health, healing, and the same love you have poured into others for so many years. You deserve softness, rest, joy, and beautiful moments that make you smile deeply. No matter how old I grow, a part of me will always need my mom. Your hugs, your advice, your warmth, and your presence. Thank you for being you. I love you endlessly. Happy Mother's Day, Mom. With all my love.
Thank you.
Nata. Yeah. See, yeah, guys. It's back again. Still the same head. Yeah, still the same person. Yes, you gotta get used to me. So that was a letter to mom. This is for, I hate saying, by the guys, I've never told you. I don't feel comfortable calling him dad, but then I have no choice. He'll still be my dad.
Why don't you just call your dad dad? There'll be no other dad, whether he's wicked or what or
God,
what.
yes.
Okay, the God is there, but he's also your dad. Anyway.
Yeah, this letter is also to him. I hope he sees it, and if he doesn't see it, maybe he'll see it another day. Yeah.
Yeah, Shekinah, come here.
Dad, I've spent years trying to understand why loving you always felt painful. I kept hoping that one day we will finally sit down like a real father and daughter and speak honestly with respect, accountability, and care. But I've realized that waiting for that moment has only kept me trapped in circles that continue to hurt me, my sisters, and mom. This is probably the hardest conversation I've ever had to prepare for because despite everything, you are still my father. A part of me will always grieve the relationship we never truly had. Growing up as your firstborn daughter came with responsibilities I carried too early and too heavily. I became the peacemaker, the emotional shield, the second parent in the house. I learned to silence myself so there wouldn't be conflict. I learned to apologize even when I wasn't wrong. I learned to shrink myself because every time I expressed pain, boundaries, emotions, or opinions, you made me feel disrespectful, dramatic, ungrateful, or too sensitive. You constantly control the atmosphere in the home through fear, anger, criticism, and emotional manipulation. We never knew which version of you we would meet. One day you acted caring, the next day you humiliated us, insulted us, shouted at mom, or made us feel worthless for not meeting impossible standards. Instead of safety, we lived in tension. Mom carried so much pain silently. You dismissed her feelings, invalidated her sacrifices, and made her feel small in her own home. She endured emotional neglect while still trying to hold the family together. Watching that affected me deeply as a daughter. I watched a woman pour love into her family while constantly being criticized, unheard, and emotionally drained. My sisters and I grew up walking on eggshells around you. Our emotions are treated like inconveniences unless they benefited your ego. You compared us, belittled us, controlled us, and often made love feel conditional, as though we only deserved kindness when we obeyed, performed well, or stayed quiet. The painful part is that whenever we try to speak about the hurt, you turn the conversation around. Somehow, the problem always became our reactions instead of your actions. Accountability never existed. Our pain was minimized. Our experiences were denied. And over time, that damaged our confidence, our sense of self-worth, and our ability to feel emotionally safe. I need you to understand something clearly. A father's role is not only to provide financially. Children also need emotional safety, gentleness, validation, consistency, and love without intimidation. We needed protection from pain, not to constantly survive it inside our own home. For years, I carried anger, confusion, guilt, and sadness trying to earn your approval. I blame myself for not being good enough to receive the fatherly love I deserved. But I finally understand, and I'm finally understanding that a child should never have to fight this hard to be loved properly by a parent. This decision to distance myself is not revenge. It is not disrespect. It is not hatred. It is survival. It is healing. It is choosing peace. I cannot continue sacrificing my mental and emotional well-being, trying to maintain a relationship that repeatedly harms me. I'm tired of carrying wounds while pretending everything is fine for the sake of family image or cultural expectations. Being African has often taught us to endure pain in silence, especially from parents. But silence has destroyed too many parts of me already. I forgive you for the sake of my own freedom, but forgiveness does not mean access anymore. It does not erase the damage. It does not mean reconciliation without accountability and genuine change. I genuinely hope one day you confront the pain you project onto the people closest to you. I hope you learn that authority without compassion creates fear, not respect. I hope you understand the emotional impact your actions are had on your wife and daughters. But I can no longer wait for transformation while continuing to be wounded. So this is my goodbye for now. I'm choosing no contact because I deserve peace. I deserve healthy love. I deserve relationships where I don't have to abandon myself to be accepted. I will no longer participate in circles of manipulation, guilt, emotional control, shouting, invalidation, or psychological exhaustion. I am finally choosing myself after years of choosing. Okay, I'm continuing again. Despite everything, I truly wish you healing. I wish you self-awareness. I wish you inner peace. And I hope one day you understand why your daughter had to walk away to save herself. Goodbye, Dad.
What's up, guys? It's your girl Jessie, and today is Mother's Day. As you can see in that video, my sister is talking about a lot about mother, my mom, and also my father at the same time. So yeah, I want to say something about my mom. She's good. She's a nice empath, and she's strong. She's been there for us since I was born. Like, she's been there for us, guys. Like, she's everything, guys. Like, you see,